Hello, 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 everybody. We are live and I'm finally here. I am sorry for being late, everybody. But we are at the Bunch of Grapes where everybody is meeting before the match. It is behind me. There are hundreds of people here. The place is absolutely packed. I've just noticed my hair is an absolute mess as well, which is annoying me. But I had a great time getting here because I almost missed my flight. What happened coming over was apparently Ryanair now overbooks flights for the last couple of years, which I did not know. I checked in really, really late and was one of 5 that they were looking to dump off the flight. But we got here, so far so good. I can see the chat, guys, but I may not be able to respond to it too much, and I can't actually put comments in myself very easily while I'm on this hands-free setup. So I will I'm going to go talk to some people and we'll see how it gets on. Now I do have a guest who's going to come on. You will know him, you will recognize him. I have also already been out to the ground. Nice stadium out there. People were nice enough to me, but they would not give me my away tickets. So I am going to have to go back later, get in a queue to pick up my away tickets because I could not go up to Wrexham to get them. I'm sure that won't be a problem, but I may end up getting in a big, long queue. So let's go over into the crowd and say hi to my special guest, who's going to say hi to everybody here. 2 seconds now. Let's go find him, unless he's hiding from me. Gentlemen, how's it going, everybody?
Mustn't grumble.
Who's this?
Hey, how are you, mate? How are
Now,
you?
First of all, we have to ask you a question.
Oh,
Is it Gilpin or Gilpin?
it's Gilpin. Gilpin. P-I-N.
Yeah, so the boys messed up with that whole Alpine and
Oh,
Alpine
I
thing.
mean, I took no pleasure
Yeah?
in that. I took no pleasure in being right. Yeah, you've got me. I'm struggling. I'm just looking at my own eyes in there going, you need some more sleep, mate. You need some more sleep.
A bit dark, all right, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. It was a really good night last night. Thanks for coming, by the way.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it. So we had a live night at the London Wealth Centre. We had Glenn Little, Andy Morrell, and Danny Wright. And can I just shout out to Andy Morrell, who was with us until like 2:30.
Yeah,
he went
he stayed that late?
He stayed out. He's commentating today, so see if he's a bit woolly, that's probably that's why that is.
Okay.
But what a treat!
I'm sure he was drinking orange juices at that time.
Oh
of
yeah,
night.
absolutely.
You know,
he was all he was doing
switched.
was thinking.
Yeah,
about,
I think he had an orange juice in his hand when I left.
I mean, what he was doing notes. He was doing notes for the game, like going through back fours and things like that. That's what Andy was doing. Yeah.
So today's match, obviously some changes.
I'd say so.
Do you think the new boys will be on the bench, or will they be out of it?
I do, but then if Budberson's on the bench, what does that mean for Mo Fowl? I don't think you can have both of them on there. And I think we all know that Fowl's a work in progress. To be honest, to elevate him to a starter, he needs to be on the bench, he needs to be getting minutes, he needs to be getting starts. So if he doesn't make the bench, and Budberson doesn't instead, I think that's a bit of a worry for him, to be honest. I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well send him out on loan to get a game.
Yeah, well, he's obviously a work in progress, and I think at this point it's evident that Archie doesn't trust him enough yet with his skill set to put him in there. Now, is it best to keep him around for 6 months? I had kind of said January is when maybe he should be breaking in by then, or at that stage we've got the wrong person. But I was happy to give him that time, so it's too soon for him, I guess.
I think, look, he's got obvious qualities. He's quick. He's, he's a bit different to what we've got. I think where Parky doesn't really trust him is defensively. And what I mean by that is that Morrell has a good point about this, that Palmer is so useful in the opposition box, but he's equally as useful in our box, heading stuff away. And maybe he thinks that Fowl doesn't have that to his game yet. But that doesn't mean that he can't teach him that. And,
Absolutely.
if you're Mo Fowl, you will train with Ollie Palmer every day. You've probably got more raw talent than Ollie Palmer. Definitely so, I'd say. So if you can learn the other bits of your game, then that's where you'll develop as a player. And it's just nice to have like young players going through, isn't it? I mean, when Parker took over, he bought experience all the time. And you think, there's no resale on this. There's no resale on Bento. But there is in the people he's bringing in, like Lewis Brunt, like Mo Farr. These are people from the future who can grow with a club. Everyone's a conqueror, isn't it? I mean, for me, he's a 3 million for it. Yeah.
The one thing I would say about Val is, for the future, again, I hope he can actually maybe become more of just a big man threat, because he has played both roles. He's not the big man that's ready, which we know, but he has played just target striker. So maybe in the future he'll actually be a bit of both on the right system. If he can pull it off and be a double threat on it, that would be amazing for the future.
Yeah, because you sort of think about, what is he? Is he the Mully replacement, or is he the Palmer replacement? And why are we sort of so insular on Piastri replacement for the other there?
He might be able to do both. And maybe one better than the other, as a priority, but still, if it's just subbing to someone or letting someone get off, swapping roles, and someone else comes in, that would be perfect.
I mean, away from home, you want pace. Look, pace is what really sets the opposition sort of a little bit on edge. I mean, at the moment, Mullins not slow, but it's not lightning, is he? And we know Palmer's really, isn't he? But useful at home, not as useful away. So if you add something different to the mix, and then you've got threats from different areas, interested to see how Barnett does today.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's on fire, isn't he?
Yeah, he is on fire. Again, out the right wing, do we go out there too much? We'll see today if there's any bit of a change. I would just love to see us going up the other side a little bit more, and Barnett getting his head on something. That would be amazing. Because he almost did it. He was just a step or two behind, I'd say, because he's just not used to the balls coming in. If we do it a bit more, maybe he'll get on it.
Do you think we've got enough left? As an Irishman,
I don't think McLean should be in there. I would be swapping him out now. I love the fact he's here this season. I thought he would be starting to step down to more of a mid player. No issues with him in general as a captain, but I think that's making it harder to take him off. It shouldn't. I've no issue with someone being captain and coming off half time, 60 minutes, coming off more, swapping the armband to someone else for a couple of games. Maybe it's not done too often, but I've no issue with that if it comes down to it.
I think long term, I would think that Revan might. I still don't know how to say his name. You know how to say his name?
I say Revan.
Yeah. I think Revan will come more into it. The good thing is he can play left or right, but you just see what he offers pace-wise. Like Bolton was his only real start, really.
Yeah.
And I think it was excellent. I think he was really unlucky not to start the next game because he's got pace, and that works in two ways. Yes, it puts the opposition on edge, but also if you're chasing the game, you need someone to come in right at the end and make a last-ditch tackle. That was a few times against Bolton. That's an asset either side of the pitch. I agree with you. If I'm absolutely being honest, in the way the party plays, the wing backs are so important. You've got one in Barnett who's absolutely bossing it, and then you've got one in McLean
who he is a very careful manager in that it has worked out. We have been winning matches, maybe not by a lot of goals. If Revan was on and if somebody else were on, we might be winning by more, but having an extra loss, an extra draw occasionally. So it has worked out. I think he would have switched it up faster if we didn't get the results. But he's got the results. He's
you're right.
He's patient man.
Quite patient. Yeah. Parky, we've always said that Parky's a percentage manager.
Yes.
So he will think, right, I want to draw most away from home and win most at home. And by doing that, we'll either go up or we'll be in the playoffs. And we'll do that by having experience and being solid and having someone who knows how to control the game, how to boss the game from the left, without really bombing on, taking people on, putting across it. Maybe we've been spoiled by Barnett. Barnett's been so good on the other side that we think we want the same on the left, and maybe that's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And if you've got two full-backs absolutely pushing on, it leaves the back three a little bit more exposed. So, I've just talked myself out of it.
I know, No, look, same thing. I'm guilty of having a harsh word against Parky's tactics sometimes. I would have preferred him to go for the win in the last match, but look, he didn't want to risk the loss. That's just his way. He was happy with the points, happy with the draw, and I was happy overall at the end with the result. But yeah, look, it's easy for me to say risk it when I'm not the manager, isn't it? It's too easy to say. We look at a match at a time because we're watching it. He's looking at the whole season.
No, he is.
So
and that's why
that's fair.
That's why it's different. I know. The other thing is, like, when you win away, it allows you to draw a goal, and that doesn't become a bad result. And you know, we were never going to win every game again. We're going to lose a few at some point. We're going to have a bad run. But at the moment, we're far outweighing up my expectations at the beginning of this season. I thought if we could get in the top 10, that would be brilliant. But, you know, maybe have a late run towards the playoffs and maybe be flirting there. But at the moment, we're in pole position. And it seems whatever result we have, we're always in second.
Yeah, it's looking very positive for a playoff.
I would take that.
At this stage, it's starting.
Well, yeah, you would take that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Start of the season, you'd bite your hand off for it.
Yeah.
But it's starting to look more than likely a little early, but still.
But the other thing about that is, if you're still in the playoffs or around there in January, then you can push, you can go big. You can push. Ryan and Rob will go big. And it might be, right, do we need a starting centre forward? All right, let's go out and buy one. And it could be interesting. And if we're still there, because they know it's hard to get out of this league, and if you're in that position, you go for it. And even if you're probably ill-prepared for the championship, which I think we are, it doesn't matter, just survive.
Exactly.
That's championship is survival.
Yeah.
And I think we all know that's not happen. But if you've got a chance to go back to back to back, go for it.
Yeah, a lot of people are too worried about the championship. Oh, we're not ready, we're not big enough, it's too hard up there, you have to be careful. Like, when we get up there, we'll worry about it. When we get up there, we'll get the squad.
People are relegating us before we even get out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the championship. But, all right, let's get up there first.
Yes.
And then we can worry about that.
And then we can have our relegation battle the first season if needs be. Bring in our squad and say, right, anything except come back down.
Yeah.
You know, that's fine.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Okay, thanks for your time. I'm going to talk to a few others.
Yeah, of course.
And we'll talk to you again.
Those guys over there, there's a Palace fan, there's a Spurs fan, and there's a Wrexham fan, so you might want to go to Chris. Chris is on the left there.
Boys, how's it going? Do you want to talk to our international fans a little bit?
Not feeling.
No.
I'm an introverted lad. I'm not. You've got a Spurs fan and a Crystal fan.
Okay, so we got a Spurs fan here, Crystal Palace. Okay, no bother, boys.
About how Wrexham are going to be absolutely spanking us in the Premier League in about 3 years' time. Almost so.
Well, I'd certainly take 3 years. 3 years is acceptable to get to the Premier League.
Hang on, is that mathematically possible?
It is, yes.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they'll be
It is.
spanking us.
Now, of course, that's not counting if you come down.
I think we've got
This interview's over.
No, I'm joking. Thanks, guys. Gentlemen, how's it going? I'm live.
Hi, what do you?
Do you want to come chat to some international fans?
Oh.
We're on the local pundit at the moment. What would you like to say to them? Something interesting and cool about the match today.
Something interesting and
Come
cool.
on, what's going to happen?
You put me on the spot here, so I'm just going to go with a prediction of 1-0 Wrexham with a 95th minute goal off Ollie Palmer's ass.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Wow, somebody's got to score.
Well, this is my first proper away match in the away end, because last season I went to Stockport and had to go to the home end and see our others spanking a 5-0. So only one match.
You don't want to go to Stockport.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm not a bad talisman just yet. Only one match. So
No. Best of wish.
It'll be fun. Yeah.
We'll
Nice,
probably lose, but, yeah.
Ow! You didn't say that live on air. You did. That's the Wrexham mentality.
Tim's over there.
I'll get Tim in a minute. How's it going? Gentlemen, anyone want to say hi to some international fans? Chat about Wrexham, 2 seconds.
Up to Charlton.
You're Charlton?
Yeah.
I'll talk to you too.
Yeah.
I have no problem talking to the other side. So what do you think of today's match, guys?
Big game, big turnout.
Yeah?
There's about 26,000 people, 25,000.
So
You boys have sold out the whole end, didn't you?
No, we haven't. I was up there today and I was offered away tickets. So there's some left at least. Yeah. So how confident are you? You've got an easy win today then, boys?
You're shit. So
Yeah. Quite easy, okay.
Second in the league.
Well, the last away match I went to was last year in Stockport, and they beat us 5-0.
Yeah.
So can you do better than that?
Yeah, you're in South London, you're in Bandit country. play with feathers, you get your ass tickled, yeah? Come to South London. We slap you around here and bounce you back over the border.
Okay. But
Wait for the comments to pop up. Your beard's hiding out the. Get his beard.
I'm not even in the video.
I'm not even in the video. Who are we talking to? Sorry about that. Now, guys, of course, before you go into the stadium, you're going to have to stop at the shop and buy your Wrexham scarf, aren't you?
Is that true?
50-50. It's real, it's in your shop. Yeah? I'm going to buy one. I'm going to put up my wall, and I'm going to add the score when we win.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm going to put it in the background. Live forevermore.
Yeah, and you get one in the championship next year as well.
So I haven't done that. You have a club.
You can have a Wrexham v Sunderland one next year.
So what's your prediction for the season for you guys?
Playoffs?
What do you think?
Just miss out on playoffs.
You think you'll miss out?
Yeah, just miss out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're not consistent enough. Yeah. I mean, there's better teams. You guys are better.
Birmingham are going to win the league by like 15 points.
You've got other clubs that are just going to bounce and come through it. We're going to be, I reckon we'll be about 8.
Well, you said 15 points extra for Birmingham.
Yeah.
No, look, I'm happy with that. I want them to take points off everybody around us. You know, I've no problem with them going up. Yeah, someone will. It'll happen occasionally.
We play Burnley on Tuesday, didn't we?
Yeah.
2-2. Yeah.
We should have been about 5-0 down. we then like all-out robbery in the 94th, whatever, winning it, and then straight for kick-off. Like that just sums us up.
Was there a long ball over the top?
I haven't heard that they are, so I assume not.
The bootlegger's not here either, is he?
Rob and I don't actually get to tune in the matches. Yeah, they rarely go away, to be honest. But, yeah, with his big movie, he hasn't been there too much this season.
Do you get away, home and away a lot?
Well, I'm actually from Helsinki. So I flew over yesterday to get here. So no, I don't get here too much.
How come you're a Wrexham?
Because of the program. So my story is quite simple. I've been following football forever. My older brothers were United in Liverpool in the 80s. So I never picked a team. I just watched
Every
everything.
Irishman chose United and Liverpool.
Yeah, back in the day. And I didn't want to choose either of them then. So I never did. I followed football, moved over to the UK for a couple of years, and just enjoyed it, and then left. And then I just never had a reason to follow a club because it's so tribal. I'm like, well, I didn't want to just pick one. And this now gave me an opportunity to kind of be an international fan, have a reason to join. And the big reason for me was because they were 5th division.
So
They weren't buying into the championship. Massive money. So I was saying, look, if we start with the 5th division and I'm following them for years, and eventually we get up the championship and whatever happens, then so be it. And if they end up down in the 3rd, 4th, 5th division, that's my team.
We used to have a great British player, Jonathan Johansson.
It took me 5 years to get a job in Liverpool.
Herbert Ryderson, he was Icelandic.
Iceland's like,
Yeah.
right, I'll just buy that time, get the classic,
Yeah, we just
sales
signed 2 new
roles,
players this week. They might be playing today.
companies, all that.
I don't even remember their names. One is Icelandic.
You stole
Daddy.
No one else spoke Spanish.
You let him go.
You did.
You
pre-contract
didn't.
Hungary.
You didn't treat him nicely.
True.
You have to look after your players.
How many people is it?
I can't even see. Normally a couple of hundred. We
That's the Chatley ferret.
So the
Hello.
This is all the international fans for Wrexham. You're on the podcast. Yeah, so what's the score today?
I reckon it's going to be a draw.
Oh,
2-2. Hoping for a good game.
Once Guinness stick, yeah, cheers.
good game too. Thank you. Oh,
Cheers,
goodbye.
mate. Have a good one.
So guys, that was fun, and I do need a microphone. Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to go and buy one beforehand. I hope at least you can hear something. And yes, the fans, they do miss George Dobson. As I said, they didn't treat him well enough, did they? That he wanted to go away, and he ended up with us. But they're nice guys, they're the boys. So I'm having fun. Let's see. Tim was here. Let's go talk to Timmy. Let's see, he might be buying drinks. Yep, he's gone. Nathan Salt. Nathan Salt is here. Nate, have you got 2 minutes for me?
Yeah, sure.
The local pundit and international fans.
I've seen Andy's already been collared, hasn't he?
Andy's been collared, but I collared him last night because I was at his show. So how's it going?
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's exciting. Big game. Hopefully we see the new lads. The two new lads, Paddy James and John Daddy Bob Barson on the bench. That'd be good. Charlton Athletic Premier League in my mind. They've been out for a while now, but in my mind, Premier League infrastructure. Not necessarily a Premier League club now, but this is a big, far cry from what we've known in the last 5 years. So I'm enjoying the away day, a bunch of great. I used to live down in London, so yeah, always fun to come back.
Some of our fans calling you out in the chat there.
Yeah.
Go get Nate. Go get Nate.
Hi, Nate. Yeah, appreciate it.
All our fans watch you guys as well.
Brian, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Brian Red, let's go.
Yeah, there you
Brian,
go.
Brian.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, Brian's a massive supporter of ours. He's really helped us out on the channel.
Great.
So good shout for him.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a big game, and it's the end of something really.
Did you
I
stay
don't want
up?
to say defining because it's early in the season, but you'd say Rotherham, who I predicted would finish second. Huddersfield, who I predicted would be in the playoffs. Charlton, who I can't remember, but I think I predicted them to be in the playoffs or right there. So, it's a good measuring stick of where we are.
Yeah.
We beat Rotherham. I think that's a really good result. Drew against Huddersfield. I thought that was a fair result. If you come away today with a win or a draw, I think you're looking going, who in League One are we not competing with? One team begins with a B, and apart from that, I think everyone else, we can compete with. I think that's positive, not negative.
It's a winnable match, but not a likely win, I suppose.
you
Comfortable with a draw. We could lose it, of course.
Right,
Challenging match. And from that respect, I suppose it is one of those defining matches across the season because you need to do okay.
Yeah,
you don't want to lose too often to these teams.
Yeah.
They're the guys that maybe will be around you, certainly sniffing around playoffs.
Exactly.
I spoke to some of the fans there, and they weren't totally comfortable they'll make the playoffs. They think they might be just outside this season. Their form is a little off.
It's really, I always say there's about 10 teams that are trying to get into a gap with 10 people. So it's a good measuring stick. Charlton are a well-drilled team. They're good. They've got good players. Hasme up front. But a little bit of criticism, but he's a handful. Was at Cambridge. And I'm intrigued. Nathan Jones, I've seen a lot of Premier League level, but he's a good coach, a good manager. And for us, this is a measuring stick. Rotherham was a measuring stick. I wouldn't imagine we have a lot with the ball. We haven't had much this season. So we'll see. I think for us, look, you don't lose, that's good. You've seen Birmingham play Mansfield today. I haven't checked the score on that, but that's going to be drop points for somebody.
Yes. Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of that over the season. There's a lot of teams. Stockport went Lincoln today, very tough game. This is a tough game for us, but don't lose like we did against Birmingham, and I think everything else is.
What's your opinion on Birmingham? Because our fans are kind of split on it. Some want people to be taking points off them, keep them within reach. They're still dreaming we can do damage to Birmingham. I'm kind of a little bit more, let them take the win. Let them take points off everybody around us.
Yeah.
and then we'll take second place.
Really interesting because I had this exact conversation on the train down. I asked Rich, who both the whole podcast here. So I asked Rich on the way down, I said, what do you think about? Because for me, I'd rather Birmingham break the League One points record, take points off everybody, and because I've already made peace with the fact that I'll win the league, and I'd rather it be by 15 points than 1 point. It really doesn't bother me so much. Second, you're gonna
Birmingham up 1-0. It says.
Birmingham 1-0. So see, that's fine for me.
10
So,
minutes.
yeah, so I would rather than take points of everybody else because I still think second place is in play. We've got a lot to do.
my opinion, yeah.
We need Bob Barson to do well. We're a bit short on depth now. Matty James, I think, could be a gem. But I've seen all the chat there. But you need Birmingham to take points off others because we really got points taken off us and more. It felt like we had our confidence stripped away and the points taken. So I don't know. Today's not one of them days. It's not Birmingham for me. It's just that notch below. But also remembering that we're not little old Wrexham. We are. There's 20,000 people. Their highest attendance was 2019 because of us.
Yeah.
So. Let's remember that as well, and that's what I would say to the players. It's like you're meant to be on the stage, you're deserving to be on the stage, and we'll see. Let's see.
Thank you very much. I'll let you drink your
Thank
pint.
you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Everyone on the chat.
The boys are singing. Let's go over and have a look. Some people in fine form there. Some people have been having a few for quite a while this morning. But this party is quite fun. As you noticed earlier, there's a mix of fans here. This is kind of the Wrexham hangout that everybody's been coming to. But there are other fans here too, and they were happy to chat. Vodkas and sodas. 8 in the morning, yeah. Some people have been drinking on the way down on the trains, on the buses. They'll be having a few more before we head over. But guys, I might actually cut it there. Oh, hang on, more singing. That's K Sarah.
Send it to me.
Madhouse, no, I haven't. I haven't tripped on the curbs, and there are some around just below me. Right, I'm going to have a bit of fun. I'm going to ask the coppers what they think the score is going to be. Let's see. Oh yeah, you busy? Got a question. What's the score going to be today with the match? Come on, what's your opinion? You're live. International viewers for Wrexham.
0-0.
0-0. No, I came all the way from Helsinki. I want goals.
Maybe 1-1.
1-1. Okay. How about you, sir? You're live. I'm looking for a prediction for the match today.
Oh, I'm not commenting on that, mate.
You're allowed to say we're going to lose. That's okay.
No, it's all right.
No?
I'm sure you'll do well.
Okay, that was fun. Right. We got some more cops. Let's go ask them and see how they react. Gentlemen, can I chat with you?
How you doing?
You're live with some international fans of Wrexham. Quick question. Who's going to win today? What's the result going to be?
I have no idea. I don't follow Wrexham.
Okay.
Are you guys playing?
Do you follow Charity? You don't follow them either?
Football at all, mate, no.
No football, no teams, nothing. How about you? No? You don't follow anything? Or are you just saying that because you don't want to say it on live? Okay, thanks, guys. See ya. Couldn't draw it out of him. Okay, boys. Thanks for everybody jumping in. I have to go and get my tickets, and I have to meet up with some other people as well. So I will see you later. I will jump on at some point. I hope the Wi-Fi is okay. I might try and get some audio from the match. We'll see how that goes. And if not, I will certainly hop on afterwards. So hit the like and subscribe, guys. Join us if you haven't joined us before. Do all that good stuff. And join our Discord too. I can't put the Discord link in, so I guess that was stupid to say. But guys, on that bombshell, we are out of here.